I started Links to Hope in 2008. I'm a naturally creative person and I was making jewelry at the time as a hobby. But when I realized that I could teach other women who live on the margins of hope and vulnerable women how to make jewelry and sell their jewelry, I got really excited about that. Links of Hope is a network. We link women from Honduras to Kenya to the United States. We'd gone to Honduras because there was a local missionary we knew there. And one of the things I found really striking as I started going there and learning more about their culture is how many adults leave the country because there are no opportunities there, and so they leave their children behind. It's just so important for the families to be intact, but I understand their desperate need for sustainable income. I feel connected when I sell a piece of jewelry. I know that the woman who made that jewelry, I know her story, I know her children, I care about her livelihood. And at places like Honduras where there's 50% unemployment, work is just not an option for a lot of these women. We had an opportunity to go to a deaf vocational school, and I have a deaf son, and so when I walked into this school, I was just floored by the needs. We've always worked with moms and women, but here we'd come in to work with the mothers of the deaf students. But there were all these amazing deaf teenage girls and boys.
These children, they have nothing except life, but they're so full of joy, they're so full of acceptance. You know, there's opportunities for ministry throughout. So it's providing basic needs, but then also using that as a way to bring trust and faith and just like complete reliance on God.
Links of Hope has reminded me of God's presence in my life every day. I always knew I was meant to serve the deaf community here in America. That was very clear. God brought me to Florida. He handed me a job. All I had to do was take it. And all I had to do was serve it faithfully. But I was always like, God, where are you? Like, I'm teaching these deaf children. They understand it. They don't understand it. But where are you in my everyday life? And then going to Honduras and being a part of Links of Hope has radically just changed my perspective and my view. And I feel more than ever God's presence in my classroom. And I long to go back to Honduras, and I long to see those children again and be with them.
One of the reasons we're in Honduras, it is the second poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. We sell jewelry here in the States at home parties, we sell them at craft shows, we sell them on the internet, and we use those profits to help build a better vocational program for the deaf students. And we started out so small. We started out thinking this was about jewelry, but it's really about so much more. It's about people. For me, Links of Hope has been a journey to know more about God. It's an opportunity to serve the poor. It's an opportunity to sit next to someone and just be a vessel of Jesus' love to that person.
God calls us to minister to the least of these. When we're with those people, when we're with these students, when we're with these women, just working side by side, that's what life should feel like.
Links of Hope has opened a door for me to see the bigger world. I think it's just that, it's a link of hope. They lack so many things. But the one thing I do know is that we love each other, and they want to see me as much as I want to see them.